Hey there, mountain climbers. It is Scott, the Skincare Sherpa, and I am your guide to starting and growing a successful skincare, hair care, body care, or pet care brand. My goal with these videos is for you to look over my shoulder, follow in my footsteps, and climb this mountain together. I created a 7-figure skincare brand some time ago. I started it, grew it, sold it, and now I'm starting a couple more. And I'm recording those for you so that you can be a part of my journey and so that maybe I can be a small part of your journey in hopes that it will help you. I want to be your guide. I want to do the heavy lifting because I've been there, I've done that. I don't claim to know everything because things are constantly changing. But I always read up on things and try to stay in front of the latest trends, and I just think it's pretty fun. So hopefully you're finding some value in these videos. If this is your first video, welcome. Head over to theSkincareSherpa.com to get a resource list of all of the software, service providers, links, any and all things that I'm talking about in these videos. You can find a copy of that there. So let's jump into this today. I want to show you something that I am doing to grow my list and build my audience. So if you have not thought about it yet, or if you're not doing it, building a list is a very good idea. What you have and when I say build a list, I mean collecting people's email address so that you can send them communication about any and all things that you feel like. You could talk to them, send emails for sales and promotions, selling things. You could have a newsletter where you tell people just about your life and keep people abreast of what you're doing. You can have people follow along with your journey by email if that's what you choose to do. You could share industry tips and tricks, all kinds of things that you can do with an email list. An email list is one of those things that they say is probably your most valuable asset in your business. So if you have an email list, you will never go hungry, they say, because you can always send out emails for promotions or sales or anything like that and make some money from it. So one of the things to do, though, is to build that email list and try to get it as big as possible, really. And one of the ways that I'm doing that is through a lead magnet. And a lead magnet is something that you offer to people in hopes that they will exchange their email address for whatever you are offering. So people offer special reports, they offer white papers, they offer ebooks, they offer all kinds of video tutorials and walkthroughs, anything that you can think of that someone in your audience would be interested in and that they would be willing to give away their email address for. Typically, those things are free. What you're offering is free. Sometimes they're low ticket offers that people use, and if you can get someone to pay for something, it's valuable enough for someone to pay a small amount of money for. Those are really engaged buyers. I mean, if someone breaks out their credit card and gives you $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $7 to $15, anywhere in that range, you know that they're buyers. You know that they're interested in what you are selling, and they will probably buy other things from you because they're looking for a solution to their problem. And so buyers are good, but even if they're not buyers, even if you just have real email addresses, it is very, very valuable. And the lead magnet, like I said, is something that you give away for free. And what I'm doing for a lead magnet, I just want to show you here, and this is for the Awaken Skincare brand, so the chakra facial serums. I'm using a quiz, and I'm sure you've seen these online. You may have taken one of them yourself. But a quiz is a great way to have an interactive lead magnet. And so in the quiz, you can find out information about people, test people's knowledge, educate people about your products, all sort of things, but you can do it in an interactive way. And so this is the software that I'm using to generate my quiz. It's called Interact. And I will just scroll down here for you, and it just talks to you about a little bit about the benefits of running a quiz, and how with a quiz, most lead magnets are pretty boring, but with the quiz, people are really happy to take the quiz. They're finding out some information about themselves. They're tempted and oftentimes to share the quiz all kinds of great things come from a quiz that you may not get with, let's say, a white paper or a video tutorial on something. But so here's one. I really like this chart. It says one size fits all is never the perfect solution for your customers. And so this just shows you all the benefits. Now, clearly, they're trying to sell quizzes, so they're going to tell you all the good things about quizzes and all the not so good things about everything else. But this just shows you here, a quiz is interactive, and a webinar and a challenge and a course is interactive, but a guide and ebook, not so much. A checklist, not so much. A case study, not so much. Easy to create. A quiz is easy to create. A checklist is easy to create. But none of these other things are here. So it's a pretty good chart to just show you what the real benefits of a quiz are compared to all these other things. But in addition, all these things here, you can do them. All these other things in addition to a quiz are some things that you can do for lead magnets. So a guide, an ebook, webinar, challenge, course, checklist, case study, a workbook, calculator, coupon, or a free consult. Those are all great ideas. And I would recommend that you don't just do a quiz. You can test 2 or 3 of these against each other to find out which one works best, which one you get the best conversion on, which one you get the most leads from and most email addresses from. Or so you could do that because kind of a head-to-head competition, or you could create several of them. There's no reason that you can't have a quiz and run a challenge. I'm running a challenge as well. And have a coupon code, a coupon that you offer for 10%, 20% off of your product to get email addresses. So you can do as many of these as possible. Probably the more you do, the better, honestly, if you can fit them all in. And if you have a way to track it and perhaps they're all funneling into the same list, the more the merrier. So I don't want to act like the quiz is the only solution. It's just that a quiz does have certain benefits that these others don't have. Particularly in terms of how interactive it is and the educating that it can do, personalized education that it can provide your customers. So it's a pretty good thing and I am loving it, but this just walks you through the steps that you need to take to create it. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You could take a look at that when you get to the site and figure out where you want to put it. You can put these quizzes anywhere on your website, and then it gives you all kinds of data about the quizzes as well. So how many people started it, how many people saw it, how many people started it, how many people completed it, how many leads that you got from it. And so it really is a great, great resource. Let me show you one other cool thing about it. So I'll go here. AI is taking over the world. Skynet is, going to be in charge of all of us soon enough. But until that happens, it really is some powerful software and some things that it can do. So this one, for example, so all this is part of the Interact software. So you don't have to think too much. You can have AI. I always like to use AI just to give me ideas and to get me started, so I'm not starting from scratch. I let AI do 80% of the heavy lifting, and then I tweak it and tone it and edit it after the fact. So for one of the things that this can do, the quiz title generator, let's click here and we'll just put in here what I want it to do. I have this cut and pasted here. So I want to test people on their skincare knowledge. We sell all natural skincare products. I want to educate people about the benefits of vitamin F oil and sell them products. So this is for the vitamin F oil that I'm considering launching. I just thought I would see what it says for that because I don't have a quiz for that yet. And so these are some of the quiz title suggestions. What's your skincare knowledge score? Test your skincare expertise now. Do you have what it takes to achieve healthy skin? Find your perfect skincare routine. And then it goes on for several more. You're a skincare expert. Take the quiz to find out your ideal skincare routine. I like that one because people always feel like they're missing out on something or they may not be aware of something, and this kind of taps into that. Especially if I might even add something like the skincare. You're probably making these skincare mistakes. Take the quiz to find out if you are. Something like that. Something around like, let people know that they're making skincare mistakes and tell them that the quiz can help them figure out if they are or if they are not making those mistakes. And so there's that, the quiz title generator. And then it even goes so far as to give you a a quiz question generator. So I'll put the same question back in here. Just say I want to test people on their knowledge, tell them what we sell, skincare products, and I want to educate them. And let's see what kind of questions that it comes up with here. So pretty quick here. How do you handle a situation where your skin feels dry and hydrated? A, use a moisturizer. B, try different skincare products. C, do nothing and wait for it to go away. The next question, what happens if you don't properly moisturize your skin? So you can just go through and see which one of these are good, which ones you like, which ones you don't like. There's another one, how often do you incorporate vitamin F oil into your skincare routine? Every day, occasionally, or never. I would probably do that because people would be like, oh, wow, I don't even know about vitamin F oil, or go look at their products and see if they're using it, and really bring out the benefits of vitamin F oil in the results. But these are great. The other option so this is great AI. The other option that you can do is, or not other option, but do this as well, is to use ChatGPT and or Bard to tell it that you are generating a quiz and what questions would you ask. Matter of fact, I'm going to pop over here real quick to it and I'll just show you real quick what I've done. All right, so I jumped over here real quick to ChatGPT and I typed in, I'm creating a quiz about the benefits of using vitamin F facial serum. Please give me 7 questions to ask. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Certainly, here are 7 questions. And that was quick. Couldn't have been easier. Let me let them all load here, and then I will go back and check them out, see how they look. Question 1. What is the primary role of vitamin F in a facial serum? Moisturizing, A, moisturizing. B, exfoliating. C, sunscreen protection. D, acne treatment. Question 2. How does vitamin F contribute to skin hydration? A, by reducing oil production. B, by attracting and retaining moisture. C, by increasing collagen production. And D, by promoting skin peeling. And so all 7 questions test someone's knowledge about vitamin F and vitamin F oil. And so I would probably title this quiz something like, do you know the benefits of vitamin F oil? Or test your vitamin F oil knowledge, something like that. But let's see what ChatGPT says. Please give me a title for this quiz. Let's see what it says. It says, Unlock the Glow, the Vitamin F Facial Serum Benefits Quiz. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let me see. Please give me a few more, just because I want to see what else it comes up with. And it says Radiant Revival, Mastering the Marvels of Vitamin F Serum, Skin Elixir Wisdom of Vitamin F Facial Serum Exploration, the ABCs of vitamin F in skincare. All kinds of ones here that I usually get a list like this, and then I wind up mixing and matching the results to come up with one that's perfect. But it does all the work here for me. Like I said, 80% of the work, and then I just go in and tweak it. So let's pop over, and I will show you real quick one of the quizzes that I have created. This is the back end of Interact. And this is the one, how do I know if my chakras are blocked? Because in the research that I did that I showed earlier, like research on Reddit, for example, I found out that there's so many people out there that they're interested in chakras and they want to know more about them. And their main question is, how do I know if my chakras are blocked? So I wanted to create a quiz that helped people figure out whether their chakras are blocked. And then you'll see at the end of this, if they do have a blocked chakra, which most people do have some sort of blockage in their chakras, it recommends a product to them. It lets them know which of their chakras is blocked. And then I follow up with that by letting them know which product we have that can help unblock it. But there's some text here from ChatGPT. Take our short 7-question, 60-second quiz to find out your blocked chakras. More importantly, find out the simple steps you can take to unblock them, because I don't want to reveal a problem for people without giving them a solution to that problem. And then I also wanted to emphasize that it's a short quiz and it's only going to take 60 seconds, because the last thing people want to do is be filling out pages and pages and pages of quiz. And so you click the quiz. This is the actual quiz. I created this myself with these questions. And I put the imagery, the pictures in here, so this thing can be customized to however you want it. How grounded and stable do you feel in your life? I sometimes struggle with feeling grounded. How well do you express your emotions? I'm just picking things here so that we can get to the end. I express my emotions with ease. How connected do you feel to your personal power? Well, I embrace my personal power. How often are you to giving and receiving love? I click on I have difficulty doing that. How well do you communicate your thoughts and needs to others? I communicate effectively and assertively. And how connected do you feel to your intuition and inner guidance? I sometimes feel that. And how connected do you feel to your spiritual self? I sometimes question my spiritual belief. And then so here, what pops up now is it says, find out your results. Enter your email and we'll also send you the exact steps you needed to take to unblock each of your chakras. So what I'm trying to do here is what I mentioned at the beginning, collect email addresses, because the email addresses are the most important thing to me. Like I said, I'm trying to build the list, so I want to collect the email addresses. So people put in their email address here and get their results. I've also given them the option to skip this step, because if they don't want to put their email address in, I still want them to continue going through the process, and I don't want to block them up. So I click this, skip this step, and then it's going to take me to the page where they get their results. I have this embedded on my Shopify site at awakenskincare.com. But this thing says your quiz result, your root chakra may be blocked. So that's based on the information that the answers to the quizzes that I gave. It appears that your root chakra, it says congratulations on completing the quiz. And sorry, I have to read this sometimes because people are listening on a podcast. So I know you're saying, I can read, you don't have to read it to me, but there's some people who can't read it. So I don't want them to be lost in this whole process. But basically, it says congratulations. It says that it appears your root chakra is blocked. And then it gives some solutions to help unblock your root chakra. Here's some suggestions: grounding practices. And then I talk about what you can do about that. Physical exercise. I talk about what you can do about that. Meditation. I talk about that. For example, it says practice grounding and visualization meditations that focus on connecting with the earth and visualizing a strong and stable foundation. And then it goes on to say all these other things that you can do to help with you unblock your root chakra. Gives you some closing words. And then at the bottom, coincidentally, surprisingly, or not really surprisingly, but here I have listed the root chakra facial serum, so that when people get to the quiz, they take the quiz, they get to these results, find out that their root chakra is blocked, I am presenting a solution, a facial serum here for them. So they have the choice of the facial serum, they can buy the kit, or they can buy a chakra bracelet here, all related to the blocked chakra that they have. And so that's the flow to get through the quiz. I don't like to make these videos very long for you, and this one's getting a little bit long. So what I will do is in the next video, I will pick up from here and then go through some of the back end stuff of setting up the quiz so that you can see how all these pieces and parts move together. But this first part was just showing you what happens when you are taking the quiz. All right, so I'll leave it there. And watching, if you are watching this on YouTube, please click the like button. Likes are currency on YouTube, and it just lets other people know that these videos are here, and I want to help them as well. And you can do your part to help me help them, or you can do your part to help them directly yourself by clicking on that like button and then stomp on the subscribe button as well. That lets you know when I release more videos. I'm releasing them like every other day. So do that. Do that so you can follow along, continue on this journey, and we'll climb this mountain together. It is good at the top. It's really fun. Freedom of your time, financial freedom, all those things. I'm not promising that because I always hear people say that in videos. I can't promise you any financial outcome, but it can be good. It can be very good. So with that, I'll leave it there. And like I always say, let's keep climbing.